You know that meme going around that says we're all going to emerge from lockdown looking like cretins? I totally disagree. My makeup game has never been better. I've learned how to style my hair myself better than I ever have been able to before. My feet have been exfoliated and moisturised like they have never seen in their lives. I think we're going to come out of this improved. I really do. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Is the title a little bit clickbaity? Maybe a touch, because technically I've had no what you might call work done. However, I do want to address the few bits that I do. I said do to maintain myself from head to toe. I'd like to preface this video by saying I'm neither endorsing nor condemning having work done. If that's something you want to do, that is a personal decision for you. While, as I said, I haven't technically had any what you might call work done, that doesn't mean I'm not going to do it in the future. Without further ado, let's jump in to what I've had done. So I'm going to start from the top and work my way down, and I suppose the first thing I've had done is my eyebrows. In 2015, exactly 5 years ago, I had my eyebrows tattooed on. At the time, this was scandalous. I'll actually pop the video up here. You can watch, first of all, how young I was in it, and second of all, the whole procedure. The reason that video has so many views is at the time, nobody was having their eyebrow tattoos. Well, they were, but up until this point, eyebrow tattoos were super harsh, very sharpy looking, and they weren't as refined as they are nowadays. I remember my friends and work colleagues at the time telling me I was insane for even considering it. But yes, I've had my eyebrows tattooed by Lorna Farrelly in The Brow Artist. They've more or less completely faded now. This is completely filled in. I'm probably due to get them done again, and I plan to do so whenever this lockdown is lifted. So I've had semi-permanent brows done. Next, my teeth. I won't say I'm inundated, but every so often I do get a direct message on Instagram asking me if I've had veneers, and honestly that makes my day. No, I have not had veneers. My teeth journey, basically, I got braces when I was 15. In order to have my braces, they actually took out 4 of my teeth, like these ones here, to make space. My teeth were definitely not bad before, but the orthodontist did predict that there were going to be issues later on because I was going to become overcrowded when my wisdom teeth came in, because my wisdom teeth are, well, were like huge, monstrous. So he took out the 4 teeth, put on train tracks. I'll insert a photo here so you can see what I look like. Very glam. And when I was 17, I had the train tracks taken off, and now I use a retainer. I still wear my retainer every second or third night. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to show you what my retainer looks like, because this is archaic. So this is my original retainer and the original box it came in. I just did the sums. It's 16 years since I've had this. I'm not going to zoom in too far, but it's one of these ones. This retainer is actually older than some of you watching, which is a humbling realization. But yeah, just pop it in and a wire sits across my teeth and maintains them. If I go maybe 2-3 weeks without wearing this, I definitely notice my teeth do move, because when I do eventually put it in, I can definitely feel a tightness on my teeth, but I never let it go long enough that I can't get my retainer in. And about 4 years ago, I had all of my wisdom teeth removed because one was starting to give me trouble, and when I went to have it analysed by the surgeon, he said they're all going to give me trouble, so while I was under, I may as well have all 4 taken out. So he removed all 4 of my wisdom teeth, but he left the roots because there was nerves intertwined or something. I had that done at the Hermitage Clinic in Dublin, and it was a flawless procedure. Some people really suffer when they have their wisdom teeth out. I sailed through the whole thing. It was easy and breezy. Oh, I totally forgot to mention facials. I don't go for facials all that often. Being a Ren skincare brand ambassador, I tend to go for Ren facials, obviously, and the Brow Artist does exclusively offer those. Oh my god, Andi, their facialist. If you ever go for a facial with Andi, you will go straight to heaven. It's almost like ASMR-ish. Her hands are just magic. I can't even describe to you. If you ever get a chance to treat yourself, do it. Come back to me, thank me later. Now let's talk about body hair. So for like my facial hair, I shave. I'm gonna have a video coming on exactly how I shave. I'm going to cover all the questions, all the concerns in relation to that in that video, so stay tuned for that. And when it comes to body hair, I have had laser hair removal, which I've had done at Urbana. They used to be on Wicklow Street, they're now on Clarendon Street. They are the only laser hair removal clinic I can stand over. There is another laser hair removal clinic very, very heavily advertising on social media and such, and I've heard nothing but bad things from that one in relation to customer service and the machines used. So if you are getting laser hair removal, the one I endorse is Urbana. If you mention my name when booking, you will get €10 off your first session. I do not get a kickback from that. So I've had my underarms done, I've had full bikini, and the bottom half of my legs done. Initially I had just signed up for underarms and bikini, but about 4 or 5 sessions in I realised I really should have gone the whole hog, so then I added in the half leg. Between all 3, I initially had a course of 8 sessions, about 6 to 7 or 8 weeks apart, and now I go twice a year to maintain. It is the best thing I've ever done. Literally, I picked up a razor the other day and I started shaving my legs in the shower because I realised it had been like 2 months since I'd shaved, and it was a complete waste of time because there was literally no hair there. It's insane how well it works. So nowadays I just have to shave like every few months. It's honestly, anyone who's had it done and has had successful results has said it's changed their life. For lazy gals like me, it's a game changer. So I've brainstormed, and that is all of the things that I have had done. I'm a pretty low maintenance ass bitch. There are a couple things that people assume I've had done. So I mentioned the veneers. People assume I've had veneers, which is a huge compliment. Another thing that a lot of people assume I've had done is my lips. I have my daddy to thank for my lips. I have naturally really big lips. A lot of my family do. In actual fact, I used to be really conscious of my lips when I was younger. I would have loved to have been smaller, and when I started to wear makeup properly, I used to underline my lips so they would appear smaller, which is kind of crazy now when you think about it. Hey, it's Editing Laura here. I am editing the video you're watching right now, and I realised I forgot one little thing that I meant to address in this. So along with lips, I am sometimes, not frequently, but sometimes asked about Botox, if I've had Botox, because my forehead doesn't really move. Funny story, I was going to a facial there a few years ago. Jeanne Brophy, amazing facialist, oh my god, divine. And I remember having a really heartfelt conversation with her, and I was like, Jeanne, I trust you. If you ever think that my face could benefit with some injectables, will you promise to let me know? And I lay my trust 100% in that woman, and I don't think she'd steer me wrong. And she said, I promise you, Laura, if I ever feel like you could benefit from injectables, I will tell you so. But from an analysis of your skin, she said, Botox is not something that you could benefit from right now, because even from speaking to you, I can see you don't have an expressive forehead. And now that I've said it to you, you are going to notice that you will never really see me doing this or this. I naturally have a very low expression forehead, and even around my mouth I don't have a huge amount of lines, so I obviously don't smile enough either. I believe you can train yourself not to use your forehead muscles, or to use them a lot less. My forehead just naturally doesn't really move, thank God for that, so it's going to save me a few bob on injectables for future. So yeah, I haven't had Botox either. In the last 1.5 to 2 years, my boobs have definitely grown, and they definitely look more like they've been done. They definitely haven't. If I wasn't so frightened of a foreign object being sewn inside my body on a permanent basis, something I might consider, except for in the last 1.5 years, they've definitely become fuller and perkier. I'm not 100% sure how or why. I have an inkling, but it's not really something I want to share because I'll probably get slammed for it. It's not unhealthy or unethical or anything like that. It's just not evidence-based. It's purely anecdotal. But yeah, my boobs, I've never been happier with them, to be quite honest. Oh, when it comes to my hair, I know that's not considered work, but it's something I do to maintain myself. Every 8 weeks or so, I go to Lisa Eccles in Zinc Hair and Beauty in Kilmainham, and she does my colour and sometimes my cut as well, and I'm really happy with it. It's a bit faded now at the moment because obviously we're in the middle of lockdown. We can't do our maintenance bits. So that's my hair, and my nails, I always do them myself. That's why I keep them way back here so you can't tell. So that is everything I have done to prune myself. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.